Okay, because you already have the app downloaded on your phone, we're going to do the quick and dirty admin. This is what's available. This is what we can change. Let me know what you think version, so that we can get through this in a timely manner, because otherwise I will just be yapping. Okay, so first things first, when you open the app, this is what you get brought to. This has the main things, the main buttons that everyone goes to. We can add whatever you want to the home screen. This is just how I've done it. If it helps and you want to look at, so I download all the apps that I have on my phone, so I can show you any example, but this is like my personal one. It's pretty complex. So like I use the minimalist buttons. So if you prefer this style over the maximalist ones I've created, we can switch it over. I just find that this was a little bit harder of a transition for reps to get used to, because it looked like a lot more. We can add an update field like I've done, where it shows like the last message, the message I want pinned, like for the time until I send another message. This is how I've done rankings. I've linked all of our socials, so if you want me to link your other socials, I can make that happen. I use gift cards instead of coupon codes for their shop credit. I've linked the website. We can add the website to yours as well. And yeah, so there are a million ways to do this, but this is the way I've chosen to do yours, and the way that seems to be most well received by reps. So, but we can change whatever you want. This part of it, the changing the aesthetics, is the easy part. The data, setting up the database was what was difficult. But we're past that. Okay, upload screenshots. So because you have 3 main types of screenshots you can upload, I've added the 3 types at the top. It's really important that they select the right one, because that's what section it gets counted in. So if I select product post, you'll notice that it says upload product post. If I select non-product, it's going to say upload non-product post. If I select outside shares, this is add to screenshots. I can change that to say upload to outside shares. And then the number of shares that they're adding, the date, and then they could upload images. So for funsies, we're going to upload one of these, right? So we did 2. I don't know. Here are the 2 examples. Great. Now we're going to submit that. It's going to take me to the self-check screen. At the top, it shows all-time. It says screenshots. I just changed that to outside posts, but I haven't closed and reopened the app. So that's important to note. If I make a change while people have the app open and it hasn't been long enough for the app to like adjust, usually about 30 minutes, it's going to show the old things. So for funsies, we're going to close and reopen the app. Oh no, I have so many apps. Go back to self-check, you'll see that it already changed to all-time outside post. Below that shows their code usage for the current month. So when it hits 9/1, it's going to say total code usage in September. Now, it's really important to note that because I am PST, everything switches at PST. So it will show total code usage in September by the time everyone wakes up, but it won't show it until around 3 a.m. EST. But that shouldn't affect anyone. That should be fine. But just FYI. And then below that, it says when it has a little note. This is when all your bars are pink, you've completed your monthly recs. It goes from red, yellow to pink. So product posts are set at 10. Non-product posts are set to 4. Outside shares are set to 2. August orders are set to 2. I've explicitly dropped showing the number of orders they've placed in a given month because I know as a buyer that if I've spent an ungodly amount at a certain shop, that I pull back. But that may not be the case because you aren't like you do small business needs, so maybe that's less relevant. But I find that I make less needed purchases. Like, I only make needed purchases instead of wants purchases if I notice I've been purchasing a lot. So we can add the number back, but I've explicitly dropped it, and it'll only show the progress bar. So it'll show halfway when they've placed 1 order, and it'll show full when they've placed 2. But yeah. And then below that, they can check their posts. They can check the outside posts. We didn't upload any, so there's nothing to check. And then they can check their post here. And then they can delete their post. So we're going to delete these. So it's all clear. Great. Back to home. Upload content. You've already figured this out. But it's important to note that everyone could upload pictures. Anyone could upload pictures. I can hide that button if you want. Typically, people use this section for people to upload product pictures. But if you're using it to upload information, or you're using it to upload like flat lays that you want them, or like posts or like pictures that you want them to be able to share, we can remove the upload picture button and only show it for you or certain groups of people. So you just tell me what you want me to do. Right now though, only admin, so only you and I, because I gave myself admin access so I could show you, have the ability to edit, so switch out a picture, as well as have the ability to delete. I will not delete anything, but only admin have the ability to delete pictures. Okay, back home. Self-check, we went over that. We're going to move on. Check rankings. So right now, total screenshots is total outside shares. We can make 4 tabs to show like counts of like product posts, non-product posts, outside shares, and orders. We can combine them. We can separate them. You just tell me what you want to do. I really like the ranking section because it's gamified the rep experience in my experience, and the fact that I find my reps are competing against each other constantly to outpace themselves so they're sharing more than they were before. So it's a piece that I recommend keeping. But if you're unsure of what rankings you want to show, we can hide it until you know what you want to do. It's up to you. You just tell me. I just do the thing. I'll just do the magic things. Okay, back home. So that's the top 4. Tag list. So I've set up tag list. There's a lot of different. I don't recommend changing the way that I've set this up because it works. This is the best way I found it works, and it seems to work across the board so far. So you can add tags. You can add them one at a time. You can add them all together. I recommend adding them one at a time because it gives you, or having reps uploaded one at a time, because it gives you as the owner an easier time managing the tags if you have reps drop off or you need to delete tags. But depending on how long tag lists are, like I get it's extremely burdensome. So it's up to you, but I'm going to show you if I upload them all at once versus if I upload them once singularly. So we're going to add a tag. The other one is a multi-line tag. So what I mean by that is they've returned and they've added more names. And we're going to add it. See, it just adds it right to the bottom. We can copy this list, and it'll copy to your clipboard. So if I add a tag, just as an example, as a place to paste, this is where you can paste it. See? So it's on your clipboard now, and you can just paste it. We're not going to add their names again, though. We can, reps can so this screen is really a rep screen, but it's important for you to know what they can or can't do. They can remove tags from their list. So this is only going to show their list. And here they can remove tags. So if I click Taylor, I can delete. For these multi-line ones, if I delete it, it's going to delete both tags. So this is why I recommend uploading them singularly, because for them to remove a tag, they have to go in and edit, and they have to like remove the name, just like that. Okay. So we're going to go back to home. Back to tag list, because there's two other buttons. So here they can tag another list. So if they needed if like someone can't tag and someone else is willing to help, they can pick someone else's list. So let's say I'm tagging for Neon Daisy. I can copy Neon Daisy's list and do that. And then, sorry, something's in my eye. And yeah, so back to tag list. This is all things that reps can do. Just making that explicitly clear. They can also search other tag lists. So what I found in a couple other groups is that there was a lot of duplicates happening because someone asked for a tag in the comments of a post. And because everyone's tag list is 700 people long, no one knows who's really on their tag list. So they can search the person in the comments now to make sure that they're not on someone else's list. So let's search. Jeff commented that they wanted a tag. Let's search Jeff. Oh, Jeff is on a tag list. So I'm going to let him know that he's on Neon Daisy's tag list. Right. And yeah. So there's that. Okay. And then okay. And then VIP page takes you to your VIP page. And then if we click the hamburger in the top left, this is their reward tiers. It shows them how much code usage they have in the current month and what they're going on their way to earning based on it. So it'll change based on how many code uses they have. Let's check rankings. Monthly checks. This is for you. This is only an admin only view. In the top table, it shows you the aggregate if they've completed all their recs. So if they've done their 10 product posts, 4 non-product posts, 2 orders, and 2 outside shares, it combines if they've done all 4 of those things for that month and do a checkbox. So it will check it for you to say that they have completed it. Yeah. And then you can validate their shares below that, but I deleted them all. So maybe your mods and you can play with that and you can see like how it works. Okay, tag management. This is an admin only screen. Instead of what's different about here is you see everyone's tags list. Everyone's. So let's say Neon Daisy is no longer a rep, but we need to reassign her tags. We're going to click on it, edit, and then this name field is an admin only is a field only admin can see. So this is why I can see it. And we're going to give it to someone else. We're going to give it to me. Submit. We go back. Guess what? Jeff is now on Katie's tag list. Okay. And then the other three are the other tabs that you've already seen, but you can access them right there as well. And that's the quick and dirty. But let me know if you have any questions or what you would like to change or how we can make this suit you and your business better.